What is up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. Be sure to head over to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal and helps support the channel. Now, enough people said that they do want to see Momir, that I'm going to go and play some Momir. For those of you who don't know, Momir essentially is a game mode that is entirely random. You pay X amount of mana after you play land for it, and then you discard one of the cards in your hand. All of your cards are lands, and you get a random creature that is in the format with that CMC. Typically, what I try to do is wait until I get to about 4 or 5 mana, depending, of course, on what my opponent decides to do, and then start getting creatures. It's not, in my opinion, advantageous to start early, just because of the fact that you do run out of creatures a little bit soon. You'll see that I'm playing out all of my mountains. That is because the best creature to get, for the most part, in this format is Zacama. Zacama is on 9 mana, and did I go second? I did go second. And on 9 mana you have Zacama, Muldrotha, and a 7/5 hexproof Convoke guy. I can imagine the card's face. Usually when I play this, I do have Scryfall up to see what my options are. That's actually not bad. It's not super good, but it's not bad to see what my options are. But for this, I figured I was just going to do it nice and casually. So I could get a 4. This is only 2 damage, but I might as well get a 4. There are plenty of good 4s. Chupacabra would be the best here. Well, not necessarily the best, but it'd be a really strong one. We'll go ahead and discard an island. I think island's like one of the weakest lands to have. It's not bad. The thing is, obviously, if they attack, I don't block. I would rather just take the 2 damage, because he gets to kill this for pretty much free. But this is pretty much an entirely random game mode, So if you play it, you shouldn't try and play. Incredibly rude. You shouldn't try to worry too much about what you end up getting. And just try to have some fun. Got another island. I got a flyer. I can just block this and start hitting them for 3 in the air. Or I guess I could just out aggro them as well. Let's see, they hit me for 5, I go to 13. Next round I hit them for 8 if they decide not to. Yeah, so I think this is fine. On 6, you do need to be careful because you can get Demon Lord Belzenlock, and you insta-lose if that happens. They did not get Belzenlock. Incredibly rude. Let's hope I don't get Belzenlock. It is something that can happen. Nope. Alright, that's fine. So I'll just stay back on defense and hit them in the air while I have the chance. I believe 10 is Impervious Great Worm, so if you have the ability, you can get a 16/16 Indestructible. The only problem with that is, your opponent can pretty much chump with whatever. 7 has a lot of good things, 8 has a lot of good things, and 9 has one of the best things. So this is one of the better cards at 7, because it creates... Oh wait, this is the wrong one! Thorn Elemental and the one that spawns a Cyberling every turn, I constantly get confused. For what it's worth, this is very helpful when you're trying to finish the game off. But it does match up nicely against their Palaka Worm. Zatalpa on 8 is usually what you want to get. I don't think my opponent is going to be able to... Oh no, they will be able to get a 9-drop. Darn. Alright, well. So they're going to start being able to hit me. There's not a ton I can do about it. And they're going to get 9. Let's hope they don't get Zacama. And then let's hope that we do get Zacama. This game is often a battle of Zacamas. Come on, 66% to not get Zacama. Got 'ems. This is possibly the worst one, I'm not entirely sure. But as you can see, like, they're out of cards, and I have the ability to keep going, which is always nice. Let's get a 9-drop. Ah, cool. So theoretically, so they're going to be able to keep getting 9-drops, but I will always have the ability to kill their Zacama if they ever get one. But I can just start shooting their creatures end of turn and saving up for situations where I don't. All right. The scary thing is those are relatively large. I have 9. This costs 3, so I can do this 3 times. Playing a land doesn't really do much for me. I could... let's see. If I want to kill like this, then I could get a 6-drop, but 6-drops aren't that great. If I play this, I can get a 7-drop, right? 5, 6, 7 to still have 3. Yeah, so that's fine. There are plenty of good 7s. That's not actually that great. What the heck? Creatures your opponents control attack each combat available. Alright, that's interesting. Potentially bad. I mean, I get to force them into some bad blocks. Going for a 7, interesting. But they have to attack. So I'll go to blocks. Let's block. Oh, wow! That's a nerf to his 7/5s. Sweet. That's actually quite good for me. I can block here. I can block here. And I'm actually going to block here and here. And... I mean... Yeah, this is probably fine. That'll deal 5 damage. No, so I guess I'll block here and here. Yep. So that should essentially just destroy his board. Alright, that was actually a fantastic get. Deals 5 damage. I assume to the 7/3. Can't target that, it has Hexproof. Yep, makes sense. I'm going to kill that. Yeah. Very unfortunate for my opponent. And let's go and play another. Where's my scarf? That is a fantastic name. Yes. We want all of the mountains. I wish at the very least you could... Interesting. I wish at the very least you could choose the lands you're using. My opponent might be privy, playing out their mountains as well. We're going to be mono red till turn 4. I definitely think Momir gets better the wider the pool is. Right now, essentially, it's like a race to Zatalpa or Zacama. And you could have a really unlucky roll with Belzenlock. But, you know, if this opens up, if if Arena gets access to, you know, Kaladesh, Shadows of Innistrad, and Amonkhet, then the pool will be a lot wider. So it'll be more of a random thing, but in my opinion, it'll be a lot more fun as well. no real reason for me to play anything until like turn 5-ish, unless I have to respond to my opponent playing on turn 4. It looks like they're gonna go for a 4. Alright, not a great 4 for them. Let's see if R4 is better. R4 is better. Decidedly better. It attacks as a 5-4, right? Yep. That's good art, though. Ow. Hope I get a good 5-drop. Alright, not great, but it blocks that nicely. Yeah, I don't think that can block. Yeah. So this can attack me for 5. This can't really attack me because I have the 3-4. Let's see if my opponent dies to Bells and Lock. I kind of want that to happen just to show it because it's interesting. Darn. That can be good. Like, it's not good right now, obviously. But it can be good if you get really bad rolls. Ow. Alright, and let's hope we don't get the Bells and Lock bads. Alright. Sure. Opponent can go to 7 here. And for what it's worth, this can only be activated once a turn, which is kind of unfortunate. I think it would be a little interesting if you could do it several times. Let's see if we get a good 7 here. Not really. It's not terrible, but not great. Oh, Polyraptor. Fortunately, my opponent's going to get to draw a card. Let's see if I can get a Zatalpa or my own Polyraptor. So I can either make them lose 7 or gain 4. I guess I would rather do this. Cool, they got Muldrotha. I can block that pretty freely. I can block both of those pretty freely. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a free attack, honestly. Let us hope that I get Zacama, because Zacama is the best. Awkward. Thems be the breaks of Momir. Yep. I'm actually not sure I can win. Because now that my opponent's getting a 16-16 every turn, I like have to do the same. Let's see, block. Block something. Block, block. Yeah, I'm not sure. This might just be a loss. Yep. We're gonna keep forcing my hands. I'm pretty sure this just like goes on forever. And I'd rather just have a different game. I mean, it really is kind of a stalemate, right? Like, they make a 16-16, I make a 16-16. They make a 16-16, I make a 16-16. And it kind of just like goes on forever. And I'd rather just like play another game. That name is familiar. A reference to something, I assume. Uh-oh. No mountains. That's a yikes from me. Oh no, my opponent has mountains. Still no mountains. Everything's going downhill. I find my lack of mountains disturbing. Alright, there we go. I'm going to start at 5. There are plenty of decent 4s, but there are also plenty of trash 4s. Looks like my opponent is going to start on 5, though. Or on 4. Do not worry too much about a lurking chupacabra. Alright, reasonable. Replaces itself. I'll block. Oh no, I lose the mill race now. Okay, that's not very good. I guess I'll get another plains. I mean, for what it's worth, Italia doesn't really do much. It's just a 6-6 for 6. That's an 8-8 though. Awkward. Palakworm doesn't even fit in the frame. Alright. It's not a great get for them, which is very nice. I would have absolutely double blocked. Let us get Zatalpa. Esheth is not great. Uh-oh. Verdant Force. They're making dudes every turn. And unfortunately, I don't have very much red. Terrible. The Verdant Force, it's gonna overrun me. I could try to keep hitting 8s, because Zatalpa and Polyraptor. Why would you ever attack with that? Alright, yeah. Very confused. Not really a reason for me to play any lands that are mountains, and I'm going to try and continue to get Zakamas. Once I get 3 mountains, I'll be able to kill this with Zakama. Uh-oh. Looks like my opponent's going to go for 10 drops. Yep. Oh, and it has trample too because of this. Ugh. So I could Hail Mary for a 4-drop, which would give me Chupacabra or Hostage Taker. I could just make 10 drops, but then we're just in the same situation we were in before, except my opponent's also getting these. So I guess I'm going to try to go for a 4-drop. Awkward. Alright, we're dead. And them's the breaks of Momir. You definitely should not really try to win, insofar as jeez. You shouldn't necessarily expect to do super great. I don't think my opponent should have attacked with this. Let's see. I can do like this. Oh, right, this is indestructible. I'm so dumb. I forgot this was indestructible. I should have just... Well, yeah, I should have just, like, not blocked it, frankly. Assume, yep. Yep, this is a lost cause. Unfortunate indeed. Oh well. It's kind of how Momir goes. Got a mythic, though. Sure. Essentially paid, what, 300 gold for a mythic and an uncommon? It's not actually that bad. Yeah, we're just going to call it there. It's going to be kind of a short video. I'm incredibly tired. I'd like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Salamander and Zerago, for their continued support. If you'd like to join them in supporting the channel, you'll find links to that down in the description below, along with links to my Discord server where we chat about Magic, and my Aetherp account where you can look at all of the decks I play and buy them from like TCG players or something. I have no idea. I did see that a lot of people did want to see more of the Thief deck, so I will be playing that in the next couple of days. Not entirely sure when, but I will be playing that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go and tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool, and cast a comment in the comment section down below. And until next time, all will be one.